All right, welcome back, good people. Now, I told you that this week I was going to focus more on my personal development skills, my personal development side of my expertise. I was going to share some things in line with that with you guys this week because one of the things I know about life is that it's about who you are. It's about discovering who you are and identifying who you are, your inner feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs, your just understanding of life, right? That's part of your purpose or your journey in life is to figure that out for yourself. Because this person can't figure that out for you. That person can't figure that out for you. You must figure that out yourself, right? So with this video, I'm going to talk about a series of things that I think are very interesting. They were very interesting to me, and I believe that they're going to be interesting to you, some parts of them anyway. And I did some research on a website called Paired Life, P-A-I-R-E-D-L-I-F-E, Paired Life, relationships. We were talking about relationships, and I just want to share some of the things that they were talking about. I call these inner questions. That's the title I'm going to give this video. Inner questions. I want you to think about these questions from within. So there are questions you can ask and they won't go there. They won't go inside. But some of the questions that you hear from time to time do go there. And I believe that some of these are those type of questions. And as you listen to them, go ahead and process what you think about them. And I'll share from time to time what I'm feeling about those questions. You understand how that's going to work? Great. Okay, this first question is, do you believe in heaven? Most people won't take very long to answer that. Yes, but they don't really know anything about it. I don't either, but I believe in it too. The next question is, do you believe in soulmates? That's difficult for me because I believe that there are like spirits. I believe that there are people who just resonate with you head to toe from a spiritual, from a I feel what you feel perspective. But soulmates, I don't know about that. All right, the next question, do you forgive and forget or forgive and remember? I thought that was kind of comical. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver because I know it's necessary, but sometimes it takes me a little longer to forgive. I'll forgive, but sometimes it takes me a little longer. Okay, the next question is, what is one area in your life where you feel like something is missing? You see how that makes you think deeper than just blurting out a question, an answer or something like that. See, those are the type of questions that I like to deal with. I like to deal with the type of questions where you just really, have to put some you into it, and then when you go a little deeper, you're able to get a variety of different answers that you would normally entertain, right? Okay, the next question is, do you believe there is good in everyone? I do. I believe that. The next question, do you think your significant other can be both your best friend and your lover? I think that's pretty easy to answer. I think that's, probably what people want. They probably want people to be their best friend and their lover, opposed to be, just their lover or their best friend, right? But a lot of times in relationships, that's not the way it works. And to piggyback on that, let me ask you this question. When you have a best friend, let's say, that you've had for 10, 15 years, and you get married, how does that affect your relationship? Because if you want your best friend to be your lover, and your best friend is this person, but your lover is this person, that's not going to happen, right? And what qualifies someone to be your best friend? What is that? What is that criteria that people meet for them to be not one of your friends, but your best friend? Right? See, that's one of the reasons I like relationship questions, because there's a lot of places you can go with that. And my mind goes to those places. from time to time, and I want to share those with people, right? So who do I share it with? I know, I'll share it with you guys. Okay, the next question is life anything like you had pictured it when you were growing up? Is life anything like you pictured it when you were growing up? I think so. I think for me it is. I think a lot of times some of the things that I've realized at this point is that we have more control over it than I thought we did. I thought all we had to do was go to work, come home, raise the kids, buy a house, that type of stuff. No, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more T's to cross and I's to dot, right? All right, next question. Would you rather have a life full of love or a life full of money? If you ever been in love, real love, I think that surpasses money, without a doubt. But if you've never been in love, or you've been heartbroken to the point where you don't really believe love is available for you anymore, money's probably going to be high on your priority as far as you answering. Because a lot of times we answer based on where we are. Like if I'm in a loving relationship and I really love somebody, it'll be money. It'll be love all day long, right? But if I'm not there, and then I'm seeking money or I'm seeking progress, then probably money. All right, makes sense. All right, next question is: Can a positive outlook make any situation better? Can a positive outlook make any situation better? Yes, in my opinion. Yeah, I can. Because see, one of the things I believe is this: the only thing that we have to give that we can never get back is life. So, if whatever happens is not taking your life, then it's possible for the way you feel about it to make it better. But if it's going to be taking your life, that's the end of the story anyway, right? So it won't matter. That's the way I feel about that. Okay, so you see how this works, right? You see how easy it is to gather information. Just do a little research, and set up a format so that you can produce that format. You don't have to know all this stuff. It's not necessary. What's necessary is that you create a system that makes it easy for you. Something that you can do regularly, right? Something that you can do comfortably. And as you position that in your life, then you'll begin to get more comfortable with it. You'll get more content out there, and more people that see you will see you differently, because over time you'll get better. That's the way that works now, over time. When I teach clients to start their own business, it's not you're going to put A, B, and C together and poof, you're going. No, it takes a lot more than that, and it takes a lot longer time than that. So always remember, when we're dealing with my business, what I'm teaching, it's going to take a while. So you have a while, right? You're not going anyplace. Okay. Well, you got a while. What are you doing right now? Nothing. All right. The next question: what are 3 people in your life that you would risk dying for? Good question. Good question. Well, it says, who are 3 people in your life you would risk dying for? My mother, my children, if I had a wife, my wife, not very many more. Period. That's what I think. I don't know. What about you? You got your opinion. What's your opinion on that? What's your take on that? All right. Next question. What would you want said about you after you die? What would you want your eulogy to be? That's kind of morbid, isn't it? But it's going to happen. Right? We're all going to go past that way. And when we do, somebody's going to say something. That somebody might be you. Say something about somebody else. But what I want said, let me tell you what I want said. I want this said. This guy was very, very aggressive with his knowledge gaining. He would gain knowledge and just share knowledge. And look at all these videos. We got thousands of videos left. If we want to follow this guy, or knew where he was at any time in life, we can check these videos out. But more than that, you know what he did? He consciously planned to set up a system for his children and his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren to follow from a video perspective. And all these are archived so that whenever they want access to them, poof, they can get it. And they can get a better understanding about what it takes to have their own business. Because he believed, I know, I talk, right? So I'm going to have a long eulogy, right? So he believed that leaving a legacy was very important for those that matter to him, right? That's what I think. All right, the next question is, if you could go back in time to give advice to your younger self, what would you say? If you could go back in time and give advice to your younger self, what would you say? I would say this: start a business. Start a business as soon as you can, because ownership is vital in America. And if you're in America and watching this video, this applies to you. Ownership is necessary, because as long as it's not yours, then you have no say in it. Whoever owns it has the say. And when you are young, if you start to create a business, and this is the 21st century we're talking about now, technology allows you to create a business like that. All you have to do is just put the parts together and start repetition. And over time, you'll get better, you'll get good at it, and you'll become an expert. And then you create products and sell those products. But before you create products, you can sell other people's products. That can be your business. That was one of the businesses I started, affiliate marketing, marketing other people's products. And you can do that today. All right, I only have a couple more questions. I try to keep these videos less than 15 minutes. But, you know, sometimes when you get in that mode or that mood, you know, you just can rattle things off and it really feels good and normal to you, right? And it's valuable information, right? So the next question, what role does love and affection play in your life? Love and affection. Do you need that affection? Do you need someone to love or something to love? I know people who are in relationships and their relationship will end, and within a week they're in another relationship. I mean, literally in another relationship. My mind is like, what? What kind of relationship were you in when you can just erase or avoid everything that you went through? I don't understand that. I know a lot of times you try to replace one with the other so that you can forget about the other, but that never makes sense to me. I mean, we're talking about loving someone, right? Putting your heart into it. When you put your heart into it, it's not just from a psychological perspective, right? So there's a pain or a grief that, in my mindset, has to transpire. It's like when someone passes on. You love that person, or that person was important to you, so you need to get over a grieving process. You don't just go back into another situation. I would never do that anyway. Anyway, that's what I feel about that. The next one says, complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. What would your response to that be? I wish I had someone with whom I could share. I think the default answer would be my life on that, right? I don't know about my life. I do like relationships. I do, cherish relationships. But and the journey through life is a lot more enjoyable when you're in a relationship. Trust me when I tell you that, if you're not in a relationship. But sometimes we can be so busy trying to do things on this path we call life, or this journey we call life, that we really kind of become non-attentive to our mates. And when you are not attentive to in a relationship, that's not good for the relationship. It's not good for the relationship, but especially when you can be attentive, and you see how that works. When you are attentive, it makes the relationship so much cooler. It's just like everything's great. But I would say someone to share my life with. That would be probably my go-to answer. Okay, the final question is this. What's a problem you're dealing with right now in your life? What is one problem that you're dealing with right now? You don't have to tell me. Just tell yourself. And then solve it. All right, I hope you like that list. My name is Larry James. Stay tuned for more videos. And remember, like these videos if you like them. Share them if you like. And then subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate that.